Hello, this is Jeff Buckold with Duck and Cover Ministries. These videos are designed to discuss the important topic of freedom. Please enjoy and comment below. It seems that many people in America are almost eager to give away our freedoms. People used to fight tooth and nail to protect our freedoms. But now it seems that people are eager to surrender their freedoms all for the sake of safety and political correctness. Think about what the past couple of years have revealed about many Americans. Think about the freedoms many will sacrifice in order to feel safe and to be labeled inclusive. For example, many leaders and everyday people champion the idea that American society had to force all people to be vaccinated. And this for a disease with less than 2% mortality rate. If a person refused, then it was demanded that they lose their jobs and access to health care. There were some who suggested they should lose their health insurance. In other words, many Americans advocated to essentially destroy a fellow American's life because they wouldn't get vaccinated against a disease that they simply weren't that worried about. Why weren't they worried? Well, the disease, while deadly and killed many people, it had in reality a very low mortality rate. But in the name of safety, our leaders were willing to force Americans to undergo a medical procedure that these Americans deemed dangerous or unnecessary. To protect all Americans from a disease that has a mortality rate far below 2%, many were okay with doing away with an individual's right to decide what medicine they will or will not take. And if we're going to force able-bodied people to get vaccinated, then let's take it all the way. Why not force women who are habitual heroin users to get sterilized so they don't add to our overburdened foster care system by having more withdrawal babies? You see, if the government can force people to get vaccinated over a pandemic with such a low mortality rate in the name of public safety, then what's to stop them from forcing all sorts of other medical procedures in the name of public safety? Should we force the obese to have their stomach stapled? After all, the obese place a heavy burden on our healthcare infrastructure. But enslaving ourselves in the name of safety isn't the only problem. Many seem to want to sacrifice people's right to free speech simply to be politically correct. How about the example of transgendered pronouns? How many Americans, mostly college educated, are willing to sacrifice our freedom of speech on the altar of political correctness? Many want to make it a hate crime, punishable by fines and jail time, to use pronouns other than the ones preferred by the person being referred to. Now, I believe it is truly rude not to use a person's preferred pronouns, but it shouldn't be illegal. It is not even clear if the hate crime only occurs when one intentionally uses the pronouns the person dislikes. Possibly it is a criminal offense to accidentally use a pronoun the person dislikes. It's insanity, and it strikes at the very heart of freedom of speech. Think about it. Calling a male a she or her is not supported by hard science. It is, in fact, at this stage, a political or ideological opinion. Therefore, if you force people to call a male she or her, you're forcing them to accept a certain far-left political view. But freedom of speech is in the Bill of Rights to ensure people have the freedom to express any political view regardless of who is in power. Our freedoms are too precious to be thrown away for the sake of safety and political correctness. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can stay up to date with our discussion on freedom. Until next time, to God be the glory.